Hello, and welcome back to the SIS video series. This is part 3, change orders. Now that we've created a project and a budget for that project, let's look at change orders. And once again, I'm going to click on my project management tile in the workspace. Now I'd like to go to all projects and I'm going to search for that project. Because once again, as we discussed before, there are modules within AX. And there is a project cost module. However, at this point, we are utilizing the tab instead of the module. So currently, I'm going to search for my project. I'm in the project name. It's going to bring up 2 projects, but we created this one. I'm clicking on that project. And as it brings up that project, we are going to create the new budget within the project cost management tab. This will populate the data that we need into the new budget. Remember, there is a budget, there is an original budget and a change order, so it's all executed in one part. So here's our project. It is now in revision number 3 because there is a original budget and a change order that was done already. So we're going to identify this as a change order and put in our change order number, the committed period it's in. So now we're going to come down to this change order tab, and there's a lot of information to fill out here. So this is engineering. The change order date, put a T in here because Microsoft AX recognized the T is today, initiated by, we'll say, the owner. The type is a proposal. The owner change order number might be a little different. Tom C. And as we capture all this information, we're going to show you a little later how it's going to be put on our report. The construction application line number, where we want to add it on the schedule of values, that can be linked through the change order number, or we can dedicate its own line. The status we're going to put to approved, and we'll just write in notes. So now that information's been added, earlier we used the Excel imports to bring in the change order. Now I'm just going to do it line by line basis, because if I don't have it in a Excel format and maybe it's just a couple lines, it might be just easier for me to add these in quickly. So by doing that, I've added $50,000 to the contract value, and I want to add some engineering lines. And as we talked about earlier, we have task codes. The task code engineering has a labor line, has a material line as well, but this line I want labor. I'm going to say 500. Quantity, and that's at 40. I want to demonstrate here that I'm going to add engineering also, but this time in the materials, labor, budget category. And I'm just going to lump sum this. So now, I want to point out, we have one task code with many categories. Okay, and we look up top here, we're seeing our revenue amount increased, our budget amount increased, our profit margins at 30%. We sold the project at 60%. Okay, so what we want to do at this point is submit it. And that goes off to the PM or whatever the workflow is decided at that point. Okay, close that out. Now when I'm back on my project page, what I want to look is my budget versions. As this comes out, we'll see there's a change order here, 3, that's in a submitted stage. Once again, as a system admin, I have the ability to approve and commit. Once we commit, it's going to create our work breakdown structure, those tasks that we can put the POs and timesheets against in journals. It's been created, as you see up here. So now I want to look at a couple different things. First, let's go into this change order again. There we go. All right, it's in a committed status. We'll look at a couple different things here. First, our budget analysis. We're looking at revision number 3. It's going to give us a snapshot on the 3rd revision. And in the budget analysis, you see information up here, the original amount of expenses, the budgeted current amount, the ECAC, what it was sold at, change orders. We've had 2 change orders in the profit margin currently at this point in time of revision 3. We have our columns, the original, change orders, ECAC, variances, all. So it's a nice little view of the budget through its different revisions. One last thing I'd like to show is our change order. We had all that information before. We capture that. This is an official change order document. Pulling it up in the app here. This is Look Easy Print. Also in the AX mode as it pulls up. Here we go. So our project change order number right here, contract, we're seeing for the amount we just did on this change order, approval, we've captured all the information. This can be easily exported, PDF, Word, Excel, set up templates, easily integrated. So that's the change order part. Next we'll be looking into schedule of value billing. Thank you.